and we're talking about topic number 4. Hey, Captain Dave, what's going on here on Instagram? Great to see you. We're talking about NFTs. Oh, crap, the race started. So, $1 million NFT flip. Now, the Steve Aoki, I made what is this? An IG reel earlier today about this. It was today or yesterday. And Steve Aoki, he was, I think, being interviewed by Logan Paul. And basically, he bought a CryptoPunk for 50 Ethereum, and then he sold it for 300 Ethereum. Now he had a big that's obviously cool in itself, but that's not what like the biggest thing was. And he said the big lesson he's had is never buy one NFT, buy more, buy two, three, four, because that's when he's like, yeah, I sold it, yeah, I made $1 million. So at the time, whatever the price of Ethereum was, he bought it for 50 Ethereum, sold it for 300 Ethereum. So boom, he made money, made a huge profit. But he's like, now I don't have any CryptoPunks. He's like, so I went out and bought two more, obviously at a higher price. He reinvested his profits. But he brings up a great point. Now he would have been screwed. So if you have like two or three, which is a good minting strategy, then you can buy your two or three NFTs, flip one or two, wait for the value to go up, and flip the second or third one, and then you still have one that you could just hold for a while, or later on sell if you decide to, whatever. Gives you a few different options. So I think that was I think that was a very, very good lesson that he shared, and he was like, that's my big thing. He's like, yeah, I made $1 million, but I could have made more if I bought more NFTs. He's like, never buy one. And I was like, that's a great lesson. So when you're planning to buy NFTs, buy two or three. Like that's probably should be what you're going in for. Especially if you think it's a project that's going to last and do really well, like a CryptoPunk or a Bored Ape or something like that. Now, granted, obviously a Bored Ape you need they're like 300,000 at minimum right now, so there's going to be a lot more to it. But my point is, you definitely want to, especially if it's something you can mint a couple of them, and go with the investment. Sometimes you got to go in a little more in order to have more success. You got to have high risk, high reward. Now, of course, don't invest more than you can afford to lose and all that kind of fun stuff. But I thought that was a huge lesson that he shared, and I was like, okay, definitely something that's good to know. And it's a smart strategy. But yeah, Steve Aoki was able to flip one CryptoPunk, bought it for 50 Ethereum, sold it for 300, and he made $1 million profit. So I'm like, that's that's pretty sweet to be able to do that. And he's not the first, he's not the only people. There's all kinds of stories with NFTs, how it's been life changing, and people are saving, making money. And I heard stories of someone, they were about to lose their home, and then they flipped an NFT, or they made an NFT and flipped it and sold whatever. So there's all kinds of cool stuff going on. Hey, Marcus Mathers, what's going on? Thanks for joining here on Instagram. Thank you everyone joining on TikTok. Fourth race is done. So flipping NFTs and making money with NFTs is huge. There's huge potential, absolutely, with NFTs. Of course, there's a chance you could lose money because there's rug pulls and all that. High risk, high reward. Just like with any crypto investment, you're buying an asset with these NFTs. So